My goal of this roll with Dan was to work my 50-50 guard, so I wanted to pull guard and established a de la Hiva or single leg X. But Dan established good grips, which created a rather ugly attempt on my part to get to some kind of control. Great! I managed to get a standing outside Ashi, and I was able to drag his leg over to get in the 50-50. Now I need to get Dan on his right hip.
Dan is wise to this game, he has been here with me a few times. What I found interesting was, Dan is matching my controlling aspects of sleeve grips and foot in the biceps.
Wait a minute, whose voice was that? This foot lock that I catch Dan with is a favorite of mine, taught to me by Comprito. With Dan on his right hip, I will bring my left leg over Dan's right leg below the knee. You can overwrap the leg to get the straight ankle. I actually just trap Dan's foot in my armpit, my left arm and hand just lay on Dan's right leg, control the top of his knee, and I just start looking away over my left shoulder. The submission is actually putting a ton of pressure on the ankle. Time to play in Dan's collar sleeve guard. I am monitoring Dan's right leg, and I make sure I have a good grip on the pants. With Dan's foot on my bicep, there's a real threat of a triangle in the immediate future. Here I had a chance at a sit-up guard sweep, but life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, oops, wrong voice over gig. What I needed to do was control Dan's left sleeve so he couldn't post. Looks familiar? With a little off balance, I find my way back to 50-50. I thought I was going to crab ride my way to Dan's back, but I had terrible grips and zero control. Uh-oh, here comes doctor pressure. I found an open elbow and maybe a new pathway to the back. I totally lost that position.
Not sure what I was expecting, coming up to my knees with my arm in between Dan's legs, and knowing Dan loves the omoplata.
Excuse me, Jenny, but who asked you to comment on this roll? Not cool, Jenny, not cool. Well, that is the end of another round. Thanks to the 24 views.